welcome back Troy from Full Gamut Defense Arts. He was my first guest instructor, and we're bringing him back for another technique.
Yep. And today we're going to work on something that's not a unique movement in my karate style, but it's a unique concept, and that is what we call neutral position. We use this traditionally as just a loading position. So we come to here loading for the down block, loading for the back fist or rising block. But it never made sense that we're loading up for a block. We should just be blocking, right? So the way we use it in my style instead is that this is the blocking motion. And this concept is used in Wing Chun, Tai Chi, Bagua, all kinds of different martial arts where the hands are here. Let's see, Wing Chun, this is a Bong Sao, I forget what this one's called, but this is still neutral position. That's what we call it, is neutral position. It's also just covering your face, covering your body, center line. Say, just like a jab coming in, using the same motion, I might come in here, okay? If he punches with the other side, I'm gonna come in here. That's my blocking motion instead of this or this. Now, the other part of that is I'm coming in, and coming from a Chinese martial arts background, as well as Japanese, but this comes from Chinese. He's coming in here, it's not gonna be a strike, it may be a
You want to demonstrate that towards the camera?
So instead of coming in to strike, it's coming in here. I'm actually hitting with a ridge hand to the groin.
At the same exact time?
At the same time, so, and it's a step in.
Let's see that again. Oh, crossing? Perfect. Are you angling off at all?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. It's
just a slight enough angle to make it work?
Yeah, so if I come straight in with that, I'm here, okay, but I'm actually...
Oh, sure. Notice how he's covered. Say he doesn't get it right away, say I jab, there's no disadvantage where he's at.
Yeah.
He's covered.
Here. And I'm going to tend to have, just for my own personal use, I tend to have my forward hand up. If you're somebody that wants to have your rear hand up, it opens up a whole myriad of other options. With this jab coming in, and it doesn't matter which way I come up. I had this hand high, so I kept it high, but I'm just going to bring it to the other side. Now, here I don't have the angle on the groin, so I am going to go, but I'm not going to go up into the ribs. I'm going to go floating rib, right? So, much more painful hitting that floating rib.
So if I'm here, if I cross, for instance?
If you cross, then here, when he comes in, and I need to come in this way, okay, it's still neutral position. I'm just adjusting to get that.
So the block would be like this, like my hand's coming up for like a shield here. Yeah. And then
block in the head.
And then this could be the strike.
Then it can be a secondary block.
But I'm covered here. I'm kind of covering all bases here.
And I'm covering my own center line. That's the point. And then the other way, if he's coming in, I'm stepping off angle to get that groin shot. Here, with the way his stance was, coming in here, even stepping off angle, I can attack his knee. Here, that opens up his knee. So I'm coming in here.
Oh yeah, that's impressive.
Now, depending on the angle I come in, I can just bump it out, just disrupt his stance. But if I come straight in, comes straight out of Tai Chi, that gives you a whole different effect.
You can actually feel your knee buckle, like you could feel the damage on that, and he barely did it.
Yeah. So that's basically, depending on where his foot is in comparison to mine, I can come in and bump, but if I can get a straighter shot, I'm actually going to angle my toe in and come right into his knee, and that's where you lock the knee out and send him backwards. It just depends on where you want to send him and how he's standing in comparison to you. And then the last thing was, we already kind of talked about it, but it doesn't matter which side it's on. It's still neutral position. It can still be a strike or a secondary block. It can be a redirection, a block. It can lead into chin knot or joint locking and it doesn't matter either side. And it's just practice. Actually, the way I learned it to make sure I was in the right position, I actually bounced my elbows together.
On the next video, we're going to take this exact concept, and he's going to show this concept, and we're going to go into joint locking with this.
Yep, yep.
So that'll be the next video.
All right,
Perfect.
thank you.
Right? So we're going to welcome back Troy from Full Gamut Defense Arts, and he's going to be teaching a couple different variation. I'm going to start over. So I'm going to introduce Troy from Full Gamut. All right. Yeah, it's going to take me a couple. All right.